In this lesson, we're going to talk about energy and vibration. Everything that we are, every feeling, every thought, every action that we create or do is an energy. And you may have heard that term, we attract what we are, we create our reality. It's true. However we are operating, whatever frequency that we are feeling at that time we are operating from, and we send that to the universe, and the universe sends it back to us. Everything is energy, and so when we come to the realization of this truth, we can start to understand how we feel and what we are creating. Vibration looks like this. Here you have a lower vibration, trauma, pain, blame. You may feel like you are a victim. You may feel angry. There may be an experience where you feel it's very hard to forgive or to let go of, to move forward. You may feel a form of depression, really, that you cannot find a way out of this place. And we hold on to all these emotions that are really truly affecting our life and holding us back. And here we have love, understanding, compassion, trust, knowing. Throughout our healing journey, we must raise our vibration. And so these feelings of pain and suffering, these feelings that are creating pain and suffering in our life, it doesn't matter how small or big, they're holding us back. As we ascend and raise our vibration, these feelings here start to change into understanding, knowing that we went through this experience for a reason, but now we're recognizing the greater reason why we went through it. We start to feel grateful. You know, people that maybe we would have judged or we don't really like, we now look at them and feel compassion for them because they have been through experiences that have created them to feel that way. And then we start to ascend into love, maybe things that we used to look at and we just don't look at that the same anymore because we've learned these lessons, we've been through this experience. Then we start to live in a life of gratitude. We feel just grateful for the experience. We start to feel more joy, more happiness into our life. And we start to understand now that we've been through all of these things for a reason, and now we're just very grateful and very honored, and we start to look at life in a very different way. Now we are operating from a place of unconditional love. We now feel a lot of compassion. We know that there is just something else in the universe that is guiding us, and we feel safe, we feel supported, we feel loved, and we are able to vibrate that same feeling and send it to everyone around us. Right? Lower vibration, higher vibration. Throughout how to heal, and if you decide to move forward with this course, we are ascending your frequency. We are shifting and raising your frequency so that we are here and we can rise very quickly, not years, not weeks. When you integrate these lessons into your life, you notice shifts taking place within you in days. You notice your environment changes, your perception changes very quickly. There are things, we know a lot of the things that have happened to us, and we maybe know the reasons why we feel the way we feel, or we think we know the reasons why we feel the way that we feel. But the truth is, there is a lot of cords and attachments that we don't know about that are holding us back. We look at this life as our life. It's not true. This is our experience. We have come here to reincarnate. And throughout each incarnation, each life, each experience that we've had, we've been through things. And there are lessons and experiences that we have agreed to go through and learn to evolve on a soul level. Planet Earth is essentially a schooling system. And so once we can understand the truth that this is not just our only life, we remove the veil. And once you can accept this truth, you are then shown everything. You are shown the truth. And there are many different ways to see these truths. One of the ways, the most, if not the most, powerful tool to help you ascend, to raise your vibration, is the power of the forgiveness work. This is your healing timeline, okay? You're here. Your healing journey of ascension can look like this. Very slowly, you go through an experience and then you learn something, and then you go through another experience, or you make it back and then you learn again. And we typically have to go through a painful experience to learn and then heal. And then we very slowly kind of move forward. And this can take years and years and years. It can take a whole lifetime to heal. The forgiveness work. There are a lot of things that we know about. There are a lot of things that we don't know about. And the intention of this work is, in order to ascend your healing in a short time, where you can see life-changing results in a very short time, we have to find every single cord, every attachment, any line of energy that is coming into your field that you know about, that you don't know about, so that we can remove them. Because it doesn't matter how small a trauma is or how big a trauma is. It doesn't matter if a trauma can be something that just gave you a shock. It can be experiencing a car crash, just a shock. Or it can be as severe as sexual abuse. We have many different lines of trauma. It doesn't matter if it's this or this. If it has created a trauma inside of your body, inside of your field, it will affect you. It may be affecting you presently, in your present moment in this life, or it may affect you in the future. And so we need to find every single cord, an attachment that is holding you back. And there is a lot of things that we have done and been through and experienced and witnessed in our previous lifetimes that we have no memory of. It's all subconscious. And so when I say forgiveness work, we are not necessarily, we are, but not necessarily speaking to the people that we know have hurt us, the immediate people, the family, and we will later on, but not to start with. We ask for all our brothers and sisters that we have ever hurt or that have ever hurt us through any lifetime that we've ever had. And what I can tell you is, when you do this work, every time you do this, I want you to think of you're taking one of those heavy stones out your backpack every time that you do this prayer. Your healing journey, instead of going like this, quantum leaps, and your ascension speeds up very quickly. That is why this course is so successful. Everyone is on a different journey. Everyone has a different path. But this work, and we do this every week throughout the courses, again, if you decide to go on, you're quantum leaping your healing. You are cutting yourself free of all the cords, all the attachments that you have ever come into this life with. We have patterns that we may know about through our mother's line and our father's line and our grandparents and so forth, right? Through the family generations or the human DNA patterns. But there are also emotions and feelings that we have come in that maybe we can't even explain. We don't even know why we feel this way or this feeling. We've come in from our previous lifetimes with. We haven't healed, but we have agreed to heal. And so when I talk about the healing and raising your vibration, I'm looking at you as a whole, not just what we can see in front of you, behind the veil. I'm talking about taking this veil off, revealing everything, healing every cord, every attachment, anything that we can possibly find that is holding you back, so that your ascension journey will significantly enhance. Your frequency and your vibration will significantly enhance. Your life, how you feel, will change. And that is what the How to Heal brings forth to you. Everyone, again, is on a different journey, a different path, has come from very different places. And again, I'm just the medium that is translating all these messages to you. And I can tell you, when you start this work and you start integrating all these teachings, including the forgiveness work, everything changes. But you feel it. Again, it's not something that we can just tick off a box. This is you, every part of you. I'm just here to guide you on how you can heal everything. And so the forgiveness work is one of the most important and significant tools that you can do to heal the things that you don't know about. There are many other things that we can do to raise your frequency and raise your vibration. And as we recognize all these things within us and we deprogram and we start raising our vibration, we can then start thinking about reprogramming our mind and conditioning ourselves to see that experience with a half a full glass and not a half empty glass. Even listening to music and understanding that what you listen to, every sound that you listen to raises or lowers your vibration. And this is another tool that we can use in our everyday life. What are your kids listening to? What are the people around you listening to? There are specific beats and sounds that you can use to raise your vibration. There are certain mantras that you can use to raise your vibration. There are certain sounds and hertz and frequencies that you can listen to enhance your vibration. These are just some of them tools that you can do in every single day life. And I teach you all of those steps. And so again, when we raise our vibration, everything in our life changes. We feel light, we feel amazing, we feel happy, we feel, light is really one of the best words, because you feel like you've taken stones and boulders out of your backpack. And you feel it. You feel the change in yourself. It's not someone just telling you. You feel it within days. Wow, all this stuff is happening. Amazing. And so now in the next video, we're going to go into the reprogramming part of how to heal, and how this is the final and really last stages of your ascension journey, reprogramming your mind to live from love.